Hello everybody. Welcome to my single player world. I came here to check to see if there was glitched out pistons. Ooh, get some laggy spikes. And to see, thank you, to see if that was the cause of those big magmas spawning in there. But it is a bug. I did find it on the bug tracker. And I'm going to post it down below in the comments. I'll post my own comment with a link to the bug. So if you guys could go vote that up, that would be much appreciated. But I also, while I was here, or since I was here, I did some modifications. So before we were getting all kinds of guys falling down here, including like pigmen, and that was because the crusher was no longer functioning. So I made some modifications to the crusher, and it may not be all that clear. Can I get up there? I can. So here we go. Pigmen are now dying again. And what I changed, you can see this row of glass that never used to be there. Instead, this lower level of nether brick used to be a half slab, and it used to be a lower half slab. So essentially I need to drop the platform on which the mobs stand on by half a block to get the crusher to work again. So it did involve modifying the redstone a bit as well. I'm going to have to really lower the volume for this. Are you visible? No. But let's close that up anyway. Yoink. Okay, let's see if I can get in there. And I probably should have shut it off before I did this, so I could have more than 10 frames per second. But here are the pistons. There's 1, 2, 3, and now there's a fourth. So there used to only be 3. I added in this bottom one, this fourth, and that's for the glass. So that's where the mobs now stand on. They used to stand on the half slab that was pushed out by this piston, but now they stand on that one. And then I had to modify the redstone a bit, so I had to basically isolate this bottom piston so it fires independently of the other 3, but the other 3 fire all at once. And it's still based off the same contraption. I didn't really have to modify too much, just had to lower some redstone and add in another row. If you guys are looking, I know some people are waiting for like a tutorial on this. I will work on that. I don't know when. I might probably wait till 1.8 is out and all the bugs are fixed, so magmas aren't spawning in there. Because that will slow down the machine, because those guys basically can't go anywhere. They'll spawn on the platforms, and then they just stay there. They're incapable of being pushed off. Sometimes they take a little bit of suffocation damage, so they might eventually die. But in the meantime, they're kind of constantly triggering that tripwire, which is going to lead to some frame rate issue, and it's also going to probably prevent mobs from spawning on that platform that he's on, because he's constantly triggering those pistons. So I imagine while the piston's firing, why aren't those getting picked up? That must be full. While the piston is firing, there's times when mobs can't spawn. Okay. Yeah, that's full. Oh, I don't think that chest is hooked up anymore. Might have to double check. I have a filter, which I'm pretty sure I showed you guys, to filter out golden nuggets, and also I've been doing the bones, because this does double as a tree farm, so using bone meal is essential. And then I've got this guy going, and it was full of flesh. I guess I could take those out. Those are probably stuff I dropped while working on. It was full of flesh. It was all the way backed up, but it shouldn't be anymore. But it does appear to not be going anywhere. So let's see if we can find that backup. Let's see which blocks we can remove. Or maybe I just didn't hook this up. I'll just keep destroying things, I guess. Oh no, there's the hopper line. Okay, we're missing... What is going on? We are missing some hoppers, it seems. Okay, that turned. Okay, it looks like I'm just missing a hopper for whatever reason. Maybe I broke it, or maybe it glitched out. Who knows? So I'll replace that one, and that should start moving this stuff over. Excellent. Alright, guys. Well, I don't know if we're going to work here today. I just wanted to come and check that out. And actually, what I noticed was the pigmen, which is why I brought you guys in here, but I basically closed my game to wait for a time I could record to show you. But when I reloaded the game, the pigmen were no longer hostile. But I'd killed some pigmen over here, and then all of a sudden pigmen over there start running down the stairs. So I think I don't know for certain, I haven't done any thorough testing out or anything like that, but they seem to react the same as zombies now with the new AI. So I don't know if they're calling for help. Like before, it used to be, I believe, if you killed a pigman, 40 blocks radius around that pigman. I think it was a radius, might have been a square or a cube. 40 blocks around that pigman, additional pigmen would get aggroed. Now it seems that that's no longer the case, and they can aggro similar to how zombies call for help. Okay, that should fix that. I don't know what this torch is for, to be honest. It might have been... Oh no, that's for this. Okay, that triggers the piston. Oh, this is missing too. I'm pretty sure there should be a piston. Is it just a one wide back gap? I'm having a hard time remembering how I did this. No, there should be a piston there and there should be a piston there. Okay, yeah, those are good. So I'm going to close this back up so nothing can spawn in here. And let's see here. Might need some slabs. I think that's what was there before. Slab, 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 slab. And then let's just cover this up. So yeah, let's see if we can experiment with these pigmen. I'll see if I can get one kind of away from the group, and we'll see if we can trigger him to attack us. In the meantime, let's throw my gold in there and throw the rest on the ground. What was that sword? That looked interesting. Looting one. No. I don't want it. So yeah, for those who haven't seen this, this is my wither skeleton farm, and this is the source of all my wither skulls. Did a benchmark on it after I built it, and I think it was 250 wither skeletons per hour or per half hour. It might have been 500 per hour, but essentially we can get a ton of wither skulls. There's no shortage. And they get sent over to the overworld, which we could go take a look. Oh, look at him. How did you get through? It should kill off the babies, so he might have been... I'm not sure. I'm not sure when he came about. He might have been there a while. He might have actually been there since before I started fixing it. But here we go. There's some other guys in there, but that could be from prior. So I only got about 50 in there. But this thing needs some work done. There's a button there that pushes them off the portal frame in case they get stuck. And there's another button there to purge them. But let's go ahead and grab our looting swords. And let's kill these guys off. So the way this works, this killing chamber is kind of enclosed. So it holds all the drops, and it also holds all the XP orbs. And there we go. Mobs are really glitchy in these snapshots, so they kind of are glitching out and appearing to be all over the place. But you can see some skulls in there already. I thought I heard a skeleton, but I don't see him. So yeah, when you're done... I still hear a skeleton. Where are you? Are you on the frame? Well, maybe he's on the frame. Let's try pushing again. Nope. Okay, might be a regular skeleton in a cave. So yeah, the orbs are all glitched out. I have this orb or XP siphoning thing that I kind of experiment with, and it works kind of quite well. If you stand here when you hit the button, or roughly here, the drops will fall into the water, but the XP orbs kind of track you and enter a different channel. So they're currently just kind of underneath the slabs, and if I walk away, the water that they're currently sitting in will take them, and it should deposit them over there. And we might look at creating... I talked about maybe sending these guys to an unloaded chunk or something for storage, but if you want to collect them, you just kind of get close to it. Otherwise, they'll just sit there until they despawn. So yeah, we can kind of hold XP, because this does work quite well for an XP farm. So I might look at just sending the XP to an unloaded chunk and then look at bringing it back as well. And this might be stuff that you guys have all heard before, so I apologize. But I know I do have some new viewers and stuff, so every once in a while I'll probably go over things. I do have this filtration system that's supposed to siphon out the wither skulls. I don't know if it's working that well. I haven't fixed it yet, but there was a time when they were getting through the system. But it doesn't look like it happened this time. So I don't actually remember what stage or state, I apologize, I left this in, so maybe I fixed it, I can't remember, but I'm gonna have to come back here and overhaul it anyway, probably, or refine it a little bit. So yeah, that's where I get all my beacons and stuff. And I had set up a wither killing chamber above here at the bedrock level, which was Panda's method of killing them by using a piston. So you spawn them in and then you push them into a bedrock ceiling that had to have a specific configuration, and that would allow you to kill him without him being able to damage you or do anything. So I did get about a stack of beacons that way, but that no longer works. So let's see here. I just killed that guy. This guy should be aggro because he's definitely in range. He's kind of derped out. But what I really want to see is those guys. So I'm bringing this guy over here so we don't kind of skew the results. That guy's coming. I'm noticing they don't sprint anymore, it seems. They're very slow. Why are you so slow? Oh, he's kind of sprinting, I guess. But yeah, let's kill him too. Oh, freezing. Now let's go see what happens if we run into this horrible, horrible area. And right now this farm isn't running all that efficiently because I have this area over here where pigmen can spawn. So let's see about these guys. These guys were quite far away, so they probably shouldn't be aggro. Yeah, they don't look like they're aggro. You guys aggro? No. So let's experiment. You, sir, are block 540, roughly. So let's go to 580. Now, I guess he would aggro them all. They're all within 40 blocks of him anyway. So I guess I can't really test that theory that they call for help. So I could be completely wrong on that. So this is, yeah, the Wither Skeleton Farm, and I'm working on doing these stained glass windows. I haven't been here in a while, but these guys were all submitted by you guys, the viewers, and I am still accepting them. There are still some I have to build, so if yours isn't up yet, that is why. Wow, this could be bad. Kill them all! We are wearing some good armor, so we should be fine. So let's clean house. But yeah, if you want to submit a window, I'll get the dimensions here in a second. I don't know how many I'll have room for, but yeah, if you guys want to send one in, that's great. I prefer to use your designs rather than my own. I'm using a Smite 4 sword too, which should help. But this area that we're currently... Oh, I just lagged out. Not a good time to lag. The area we're currently working in is going to be the rail system that brings us to this farm. He seems to be okay. He was far enough away. So this right here is for the rail, and eventually it's going to go up and connect to an existing rail system. And if you can kind of see... Why are you shooting at me, guy? Very strange. I'm right here. You don't like me? No? You don't see me? Gas no longer shoot at you? I'm running. Oh no, there we go. Oh wait, I don't want you shooting at me. Abort! Abort! Ooh, achievement. Return to sender. So yeah, if you look at the area, this is a heavily modified nether region, which if you look up, you can see a grid. It's a 200 by 200 area, and then I went and slabbed even further to prevent spawning, except for this direction, but all the other three directions I spawned out an extra bit. So it's about a 300 by 300 exclusion zone, I think, maybe a bit more, where basically nothing can spawn anywhere except in the farm. I think I was pretty thorough. Originally, we started this a long time ago, and this took a very long time. But the initial plan was that grid system used to have blocks with levers on it, and I used TNT, and I basically just manually went around placing TNT on the block with the lever, and I just rained down TNT trying to destroy all the netherrack. And that's how I got rid of most of it. I did some manual TNT removal and some pick work as well, and then yeah, I went out and slabbed everything. So that's one reason why I kind of haven't made a tutorial for this farm, is because the farm itself is irrelevant. It's really what you do to the area around the farm. So, I mean, if you just plot? plug. Let's go with plug. If you just plug this farm into your nether in the specific region, this is built in a nether fortress intersection. They have a very good area for wither skeletons to spawn in, so that's where this was built. If you just build that in that area, this farm will not work very well at all. And you can see that on Olympus, because I did build this exact farm on Olympus, well, with some minor changes, but essentially it's the same farm. And it works very slowly because we have not slabbed or removed all the spawning area around the farm yet. We've removed some, but there's still a lot more work to do over there. So if I do a tutorial for it, I expect people will build it and then be severely disappointed that it doesn't really work very well. Because, yeah, you really do need to kind of treat the area as well. It's not only about the farm, it's about the areas around it. So it's not an easy task. So that's kind of why I've avoided building a tutorial for it yet. What I probably will do, though, is get you guys a build of it in a creative world that you can load up and look at. And if you want to recreate it from that, you are welcome to do so. But as for a step-by-step tutorial, I don't know when I will get that done, unfortunately. It probably won't be before 1.8, to be honest, if I do it at all. But yeah, I don't want to kind of, give false hopes, I guess, for people that think if I just build this farm, I will have tons and tons of wither skeletons, and I can, it's unfortunately not the case. You could probably replace this farm with any farm in this location, and it would work really efficiently, just because of how this area is treated, except for this area right here. So I'm working at doing some flooring. Maybe we can work on this a bit. Let's grab some clay and some coal. I'm not sure what we want this to look like. I don't really have a plan yet, which is kind of why I've not been here. But another reason I haven't been here is because the farm is broken. And I felt like, wow, we gotta get some more clay over here, I think. So there's glass. Yeah, we're running low on clay. But yeah, there's our gold that I've gotten from the gold farm. What I might do is bring this stuff back to the overworld, to my base. And if I need iron, I'm going to start replacing my beacons with gold. So I'll reclaim my iron and instead use some gold. So let's see here. That's kind of what I had going, was this thing. I don't know if I like it. And this is, I guess, the center point. And I haven't dressed up the walls. It's not going to look this plain. I've just basically built a framework or a hardened shell to kind of protect from ghasts, or at least make it so ghasts can't see me. But in terms of how we're going to decorate it, I'm not too sure. We kind of got a theme going over here, so we're going to keep the same block set going. I don't know if I'm going to add in any new blocks. I was thinking maybe bringing in some diorite. But with the quartz, I'm not sure how well those two whites will go together because they're very different. The quartz is a nice smooth white, and the diorite is a very kind of grainy white, I guess, or pixelated white. So it may or may not fit. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I've been going for glass floors in this. This is kind of what I've experimented with, is these glass floors with blocks underneath, which I do like, and I like how this turned out. So I'm trying to make this, or move this over there. But I think I want to use some more coal. Now we got to be very careful with this coal. I got to make sure there's no lava underneath. So I think as we move over to this side, I think there's lava, unless I got rid of it. I may have already done that. I can't recall. No, yeah, there's lava down there. So if we put a block of coal like there, I'm pretty sure that's going to ignite and catch on fire. However, I don't think these can catch on... Leggy spikes! I don't think these will be able to catch on fire if they have blocks all the way around them. So if we do, like, have that block over there, or put a block, say, right here, and then blocks all the way around it, and then a glass block on top, I don't think it will physically can burn, because I think it needs an air block to ignite. So we're probably okay. So I'll probably do that, and then if some of them burn, I'll try to fix the area. But yeah, here, this is the plan. We got these windows, and let me grab the dimensions. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. I believe it's 19 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so 7 by 19 if you are interested in making me one. And I believe these are the other ones that I have not built yet. So if your name's not up here and you submitted one, I might still have it. I'll have to check. But feel free to submit it again, just in case, if you want to see that one get built. I'm not sure when I'm going to build it. It'll probably be done in the next build session, but I do want to build them on camera. I'll probably do time-lapse similar to the way I did those suites in the village, so that way you guys can get to see your stuff built. But yeah, I really like this. So that was Combat Killers of Magma. Who are you? Mast Eye. Is that what it's called? Maybe I Mast Eye? Or is it supposed to be Master Eye and I misspelt it? Maybe you could tell me if you're watching this. Sheen Deep Pudding. So yeah, I don't know if I want to continue with this pattern. I kind of want to add in some more coal, I think. Let's rip up this glass. And let's add more coal, because we got a lot of coal, if you saw. This farm doubles as a coal farm. So it's basically a wither skeleton, provides you with bones, wither skulls, gold nuggets, and I think that's it. And flesh, I guess. But blazes, it doesn't process them. They die in the crusher, so you don't get any drops. And so, but that's okay with me. If I want blaze rods, I'll go to my blaze spawners or blaze farms. I have a dual blaze farm in a different part of the Nether, very far away from this one, but yeah, if we wanted to, we could do that. So let's yeah, just get rid of this. I'm thinking we'll keep the same theme, I think. I just want to add in a border of coal, I think. So we're going to shrink the red by 1, shrink the yellow by 1, and add in some more coal. And maybe some beacons. Maybe we'll leave space for beacons. I'm not too sure. So with all these wither skulls, like, the point of this was to give us basically an unlimited supply of wither skulls, so that we could use beacons for other means, like lighting sources and stuff like that. Because not really all that many light sources in the game. You got torches, you got redstone lamps, and you got glowstone, I guess, really. Other than that, there's not really much to use for lighting. They're all kind of the same color too. They're all yellowish, whereas the beacon is a nice white. I mean, they give off the same light color, but in terms of visual, the way they look, it's a different look. So that is the plan. Let's just leave that for a second. Okay, so let's add a border of coal. The other thing I was thinking of doing is trying to recreate kind of the veiny look I had on Olympus in the bottom of my tower there in the water. Maybe we'll get rid of the corners and replace those with something like that. We could put a beacon there maybe, because that would be like that. That would be like that. So yeah, we could put beacons there and there maybe, and that could be the light in the area. That could be a thought. I don't know if we have any beacons here, unfortunately. I think I brought them all back to the overworld. But yes. So yeah, I did notice there were some comments asking where I got all those beacons from. And yeah, this is where. And yeah, there was some problems with the farm and the 1.8 snapshots. The crusher broke and the magmas are spawning where they should not be spawning. And I think that applies to all slimes. So not just magmas, but regular slimes too. They're not obeying the proper algorithm, I guess, for spawning. They just spawn anywhere. They don't check for collision or anything like that. So a big slime can spawn in a... That's kind of awful because it's even numbers. Even numbers are horrible. We could make it odd by expanding that out one, but I don't know. Maybe. That would get rid of this little zigzag thing I was doing, but I don't know how necessary that is. I think it would look better if this was even. So let's just change those just to stairs. And might make these quartz stairs, to be honest, to match the theme there. So let's get rid of that. Just trim this line off. So yes, what can we talk about while I'm doing this? Nothing, I guess. Yeah, trying to think. If you have any ideas on how we could decorate this area. Like, I've got a theme going already with these twisty pillars, which are kind of odd. And there's some windows going there too. And there's going to be 4 windows total down in this area, which are the same dimensions. That one was mine as an example. but I'm probably going to add in the other 3 in those locations. Originally I was going to place them behind here, but it gets hidden by the pillar. Oh, looks like I need another pillar here too. Whoops. And I don't know if we want to try to replicate this pillar somehow and bring that here, or like a miniature version in between these windows. I'm thinking some kind of pillar, but kind of attached to the wall. So I think the pillar will probably come out to about there, maybe. I'm not too sure. And then kind of round its way over, perhaps like that. Or maybe one in. That's sticking out quite a bit. We probably don't need to bring it out that far. Depends how much detail we put into it, how much kind of depth we need for the design that we pick out. But yes, okay, so if we do that, now we'll be able to get this yellow guy in there, and it won't look as weird, I think. We can keep this kind of zigzag going, and just zigzag all the way around. Ziggy zaggy, oi oi oi. Is that what that saying was? The Man Show? Anybody remember that? Terrible show. Okay, get on my way, Pigman. Yeah, problem with the way I'm doing... Ooh, let's pick this stuff up. Problem with this area now is because it's so efficient to spawn wither skeletons in the farm, any spawnable spaces that I add into the area will spawn pigmen fairly quickly if I move away from that area. So it's a little bit bothersome. Okay, I guess that should be red, huh? Now, I don't know if this is going to look any better. Like that. We'll see, I guess. And we could remove this center strip and replace it with something else as well, but I do think that looks better already. And we'll see about adding some beacons at a later date. Okay, so that would go away, and then we'd continue on. Okay, let's get rid of everything that's in our way. And actually, let's see if we have any quartz. Please don't make me pick you in the face. Ooh. Yeah, let's see if we have... Oh, hey, guys. Oh! Oh, this is not good. This is not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. We're dead. I guess there was an angry guy down there. Oh, that's so not good. That's okay. Should be able to get our stuff back. Let's just grab a bit of food. I have my second armor set, at least. That was my really good armor. I'm surprised they did that much damage, actually. I probably could have ender pearled out of there, but I kind of just stalled. I panicked. But yeah, let's see. Let's go grab my second set of armor. We'll see if we can trigger the armor dispenser. Typically, you want to drop another piece of armor in there, but I think I can trigger it with some ender pearls, maybe, if I throw enough ender pearls in. I'm not too sure. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. And let's grab those. That's my Skype, not yours. Okay. And I'll grab a cart. Okay, so I'll meet you back there. Alright, decided just to run it. So yeah, here we are up top. You can see this was the grid system, and there used to be levers underneath these pathways to prime the TNT when I placed it. Now, they shouldn't be aggro anymore, I don't think, right? Or are they? Most of them should despawn, except for the one that probably picked up my armor. So we should be safe. That guy will probably still be aggro. I don't know. I can't remember how that works. Let's grab some... Let's grab a potion, maybe. Regen, sure. Just in case I do have to ender pearl and end up throwing myself in lava. I should have brought a bow, is what I really should have brought. We're still in range of the beacon, but I don't know if we will be once we move further, so let's just drink one of those too. And let's see what's going on down there. Okay, it's not aggro, and he only picked up my boots. So that's okay. Does that mean I got the rest of my... Where's the rest of my armor? Oh, there it is. You have the rest of my armor. Alright, so I gotta kill these guys. I can either try to murder them. Maybe I will. We'll just block this off. Which height is the floor at? Oh, sure, you have to come in here. Otherwise, we could use a piston or something. Oh, I don't have a pick. Okay. Right. Oh, I should have a pick. Never mind. So, yeah, let's just protect ourselves. Alright, and we're just gonna murder. Good, good. Oh, wow. What? Did I not block that area off? I guess not. Alright, attempt number 2. Whoops. I have to double check. I thought I blocked that all off, but clearly not. They came rushing down. Interesting thing is they probably finded their way down. That's not how I should say that. I should have kept that block there too. I don't know why I broke it. So that was foolish. Let's go ahead and grab another regen. Although at this point I don't think I could really take any hits, so let's not even bother. I have no armor on, no sword. I did bring a bow though, in case to kill them. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's see what I did. What did I miss? Oh, right there. I see how it is. Okay. Yeah, you guys just stay away, okay? Stay away. Hi, guys. You guys aren't still mad, right? Okay. Let's get rid of this. Make sure we got everything. Okay, there's our headhunter sword. The other guys probably are carrying out the rest of our swords. There's a baby there. Alright, so let me just ditch some stuff in the corner, maybe. Like that. Actually, let's put this down. Put all of our blocks in there, maybe. Headhunter, fortune. We don't need any of that. I'll keep my iron pick in case we die again. Yeah, okay. Okay, whoopsie. Throw those in there. Alright, now I'm going to kill. Am I safe this time? I think I'm safe. I should have probably used a piston. Alright, guys. Oh, I got rid of all my arrows. Whoops. I thought I kept a stack. I did not. Die! Die! Give me my stuff back! I want my stuff back! Wow. Let's pull it all the way back, I guess. No, still a baby. Who's got like all my gear? Thank God they drop them. Okay. Whew. We have... Okay, we got our nether suit. Nether knickers. Another chest piece. Head trauma. Bucket boots. And then we got our other armor. And our other swords. Okay. We're good to go. Whoops. Yeah, that was interesting. Now I've got a whole bunch of angry pigmen though. So we have another problem. Can we escape? Let's try. Let's first throw that in there. So that's safe. Throw my spoon. And I know this episode's getting long, so this is about how to escape the nether. Oh, look at them all. They're trying to get me through the chests. Whoa. Gonna kill them all. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna kill them all. Name the movie and win a prize. My prize is nothing. That's not the first time I've used that quote either, so. Is it safe? Can we enter out of there? We can. No. Die. I don't want to play anymore. Leave me alone. What did I ever do to you except murder you? You guys angry? You should be. But you're not. Excellent. We survived. Alright, we're going to stop it here then. I don't have any more time to... Wow. That pick sucks. Don't have any more time to continue building. But yeah, I think we might use this tile set instead. With beacons in the corners. And then that beacon will transfer over. Oh, crap. Nope. No. Goodbye. See you guys later. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye. We're out of here. Safe.